Good morning and welcome to the second day of the Advent of Code 2021. Without further ado, let's get going right away. Day 2, dive. Now you need to figure out how to pilot this thing. It seems like the submarine can take a series of commands like forward 1, down 2, or up 3. Yeah, okay, this is very similar to something that they had in the last years, and I feel that maybe already on day 2 you need some sort of like grid or matrix. But let's read further first. Right, forward X increases the horizontal, I see, position by X units. Down X increases the depth by X units. Up X decreases, the depth. Yeah, okay. So you move, you can only move forward horizontally and up and down though. So you cannot move backward apparently. Oh, fair enough. Note that since you're on a submarine, down and up affect your depth. And so you have the opposite result of what you might expect. Yeah, that's fair enough. The submarine seems to already have a planned course, your puzzle input. You should probably figure out how it's going. For example, okay, move forward and down. Okay, I see. Your horizontal position and depths both start at 0. The steps above should then modify them as follows. Yeah, that makes total sense. So I think actually, since I said in the beginning this might need a matrix directly or a 2D array or something in that regard, not really. You could do that, but you can, I think, get away pretty nicely here as well with just doing with just having two variables that you increase or decrease. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for this one, since yeah, everything else would be a bit overkill, I guess. Right, what do we have to do in the end? After following these instructions, you would have a horizontal position of 15 and a depth of 10. Okay, multiplying this together produces 150. Alright, calculate the horizontal position and depth you would have after following the planned course. So what do you get if you multiply your final horizontal position by your final depth? Okay, so we get to both values, multiply them, and then we're good to go. Let's get our puzzle input. I would say, well, first of all, obviously we need to do this to split our input that we receive into the multiple lines. Right. So obviously we need to iterate. Maybe we can call this instruction. I guess actually in this case a regular if statement is probably even easier. So let's go with that for now. So I'm just gonna check if it starts with forward or with up or down, I'd say. Right, up, down, and then of course we need our two variables. So this is horizontal, what the hell did they call it? This we don't need anymore. Horizontal position. Horizontal pos is 0, it's set, and the depth is 0. Right, and then here we can split by the space character, which I guess we can do in a separate method. Private retrieve value or something like that. I don't know. Line instruction, we called it instruction string. And this is a function. And then we simply say return instruction dot split by space. Get the second one, and then we return a string, although here we know we can do this a bit nicer like that. We know that this will be an integer, so let's make it into an integer. Right, that looks good. Let's use it here right away. Value is an int, retrieve value for the instruction. So for forward, we want to increase just our horizontal position by the units. That is very easy. Horizontal pos plus equals value. And then the other way, it's for the others is other way around. So for down, we want to increase, and for up, we want to decrease. So for down, we want to have depth plus equal value, and for up, we want to go the other way around, since indeed, if we go up in a submarine, you decrease your depth. Right, and then here at the end, we can, I think, simply do multiplication. Yes. One times the other. Return to string. This I will also change for the next one, that it has to return a string, because mostly it's numbers or probably any value. Horizontal pos times depth. And that should do the trick. All right, it seems quite high, but why not? Let's put it in and hope for the best. Yes, nice. Let's continue with part 2 then, shall we? Based on your calculations, the planned course doesn't seem to make any sense. That's not good. You find a submarine manual. Oh, manual, yeah, okay, sorry. Discover that the process is actually slightly more complicated, I see. In addition to horizontal position and depth, you'll also need to track a third value, aim, which also starts at 0. The commands also mean something entirely different than you first thought. Down increases your aim by X units, up decreases your aim by X units. Okay. Forward does two things. It increases your horizontal position by X, it increases your depth by multiply by X. Increases your depth by your aim multiplied by X. Oh, okay. So we just need to implement a few formulas or whatever you want to call it. Again, note that since you're down on a submarine, down and up are opposite. Okay, that we remembered. After following the instruction, we do exactly the same and just get a different value. What do you get if you multiply your final horizontal position with your final depths? Okay, so we just need to change the way that these are calculated, which makes me think that we can, let's just copy paste it. And see how far that gets us. All right, so the beginning is exactly the same. We just need to change what we do in here. Well, and we need aim as well. Var aim is 0. Let's see. Down X increases your aim by X units. Okay. Down X increases my aim by X units. Got that. Up decreases my aim. So this is just aim instead of depth. Okay. And forward does two things. Increases your horizontal position by X unit. That we still have. All right. But it also increases my depth by your aim multiplied by X. Okay, so depth is increased by increases your depth, aim multiplied by X. Okay, so aim times value. And that should be it, I think. Let's run it. We don't need this breakpoint. Yeah, these first few puzzles are pretty straightforward, but trust me, it will get more difficult. From like day 7 or so onward, it usually gets already quite tricky. Let's drum roll. Hey, we did it. Nice. That's the right answer. You're 1 gold star closer to finding the sleigh keys. So the entire journey this time is finding these sleigh keys. Okay, so it's submarining in every puzzle apparently. Right, you have completed day 2. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions about this, please drop me a comment. You'll find, as with all of the days, the code in the public Git repository in the description below this video. And please drop me a comment to let me know which language you're using and just to share some ideas. You also find my leaderboard code in the comments, or rather in the description as well, and please join it if you also attend the Advent of Code this year, and we can have some competitive fun. Consider subscribing to the channel, give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and I see you tomorrow.